Hello everyone. Today we will have Alex Kurdecha as our podcast guest. By many people, he is considered as the person who has the highest chance to defeat Levan Saginashvili. Of course, we don't know that, but time will show. Okay, I'm now sharing the link on social media so people will be informed, and if they want to join us. By the way, King of the Table 11, Saturday, only 5 days. It will be great. It will be great. Okay, let me go to Okay, guys. Great to see you all. Let's see. Engin Turbo, Benji. See you all. One second. Let me turn the sound. Yeah, I think it's better than before for sure. Hello, team. Hello, Hanzada. Alaikum salam, Hanzado. Is that you, Ibrahim? Or maybe not. Hello, Carlo. Hello, Zakaria. Hello, Jesus. Hello, Engin Turbo. Hello, Adnan. Alaikum salam, Çağdaş. Paul Hutchings Jr. Jose Antonio. Levan Saginashvili's left forearm. Okay, guys. So, Kuishko Armwrestling. Hello, Mr. Terzi. Amazing card for East vs. West 13. Yes, my friend. Yeah. I think Alex didn't want to compete for 1 year because probably he didn't want to be in the same event with. Okay, never mind. Yeah, Mindagos doesn't like the Silvers t-shirts. Hello, Sylvester Tallone. Hello, Sam. I think in 7 minutes, Alex will join us. Day is fine, all is fine. I'm training, but very light. Today, yesterday I did some wrist training. Day before hammer. Day before, I don't remember. Yeah, pronation and a little bit side pressure, very light. Drinking milk with honey. Okay, very soon Alex will join us. Hello, Paul. You are the man. 1.4 GHS Mac. Yeah, I'm also excited for Alex versus Jerry. Thank you, Benji. İsim Gaming. Merhaba kardeşim. What if Alex gets up to 190 kg? He can be dangerous. If weight equals power, yeah. But Levan was 190 kilo against Hermes. He didn't like his shape, so he lost weight. He was 175 kilo against Devon. Hello, Sergey. No, the strap wasn't supposed to be signed. It was just a free strap, East versus West strap. Thank you very much, my friend. I think if Dennis fixes his health problems, I think he will be in better shape than last time we saw him. Hello, hello, Dave Anderson. Hello. I don't know, Kuishko. I don't know, my friend. Hello, Adnan. Yeah, Kurdecha versus Laletin also is another good match. Hello, Luck. Okay, Alex just came. Let me accept him. Hello, Alex. How are you, my friend? Good to see you.
Hello, Andy, and good. Everything is perfect. You hear me good?
Yeah. Very good. Yeah.
Camera is good in the
Yeah,
same
yeah,
position.
yeah.
Okay.
Everything is great. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm big enough or small?
Uh your arms, yeah, they look big. Yes. Very big. Yeah. Very big. Wow. Yeah. I mean, it is not like that easy to have arms that look so big when you have such a tall arms, because you know
Yes, it's true.
but,
It's
but,
a
but, but
problem of tall guys. Like
tall
you
guys, but
compare
not,
the
not
height,
not with you.
everything.
Not with you. It looks huge. And whenever I realize your height, and then I also realize how big actually they are. Yeah. So how is everything?
Everything is perfect. Like we have a good times now. Like I'm already starting my special preparation because every opponent needs some special preparation. It's not like
Yeah.
always the same for everyone. And sometimes you do very important things to be complete arm wrestler, like to
Yeah.
not be one-sided. Like you improve, and sometimes you improve, go to some moment, and you know that you are actually know nothing, and you start like the real journey from that point. And I
Yeah.
believe that in future it will be continue the story when I open something new for myself.
Yeah. About a year ago, when I offered you Jerry match, you said you need a special preparation because it was not
Yeah,
a long notice one. And
yeah.
but now this time around the same time you accept it because your form is generally much better than last year.
Yes, yes. So generally, yeah. And second time, sometimes you need to improve. Always you need to improve, but sometimes you need to improve some special for your opener. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jerry's style is some special style, and I believe he is a good test for everyone.
Hmm.
And for him, you need to do something specially for him. He deserves to special preparation for himself.
Hmm. Yeah. Do you think that the reason Hermes beat Jerry was because of the right strategy?
I believe that Hermes was very smart that day, and what I was watching, he was actually doing the correct thing. Yes, so strategy was good, preparation plan was good, and the realization during the match by Hermes was pretty good. Yeah.
And do you think that if Hermes would pull completely out, do you think it would be a tougher match?
I believe yes. I still believe that Hermes will win because Hermes can transform to the push, yeah.
Yeah,
But it
yeah.
will be like not pin by one moment. It will be like open the wrist, open the angle, and after that you still need to go by shoulder press and finish
Hmm.
by shoulder press.
Yeah, but what
Uh,
if Hermes would go out like this, first move, and then Jerry presses and he stops him here? Would it be still possible to put the shoulder if he's in halfway down, or do you
but
think he would stop
I
him at the
believe
middle?
that Hermes will not lose the angle. He will goes by this, not openly his angle. He will be sharp and go here, and after that go to the press. I believe that
Yeah.
he knows that it's important not to lose angle.
Okay. And the reason I'm asking this, um, it is, will you be able to do what Hermes did, or you will have tools to do the second one? Like, I know. You don't have to say it.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you're
I
right.
will answer you. I will
You
answer
will
you.
answer. Okay, yeah,
The
yeah.
answer that probably, of course, I will bring some surprise, like always I want. Sometimes it's work, sometimes it's less work, but I think it will be work this time. Maybe I will go even inside. Nobody know
Oh, okay.
until we will go in the table. Maybe I
Yeah.
will go inside. But honestly, if I
Mm-hmm.
need to be away from myself and watch the style of Jerry, so one of the good way to pull with him is open his angle, open his wrist, and transform to the triceps press, to the shoulder press. It's one
Mm-hmm.
way. Yeah. Second
Mm-hmm.
way is not let him go there, like not let him go to open flat press and take from the center a little bit inside and take
Mm-hmm.
the side, and after that go like Hermes did in some rounds, and it was also effective. But it's
Mm-hmm.
up to mm, it's also up to the size of the guys
Mm-hmm.
because Hermes forearm is not so long, so he don't have this thing which where like you show he can lose his angle but take the opponent wrist, which is like you don't take a wrist of Jerry, he give you his wrist.
He would
So
gladly do that. And I
yes,
kind of think it's a little bit trap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we discussed with Devon the rules of arm wrestling, and one of the rule was don't take what's given. So don't
Mm-hmm.
take if somebody give you the wrist, don't take it in that way
Mm-hmm.
comfortable to your opponent. You need to do something else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like how to say. I have seen you struggling against the deadlift press in the past. We have two matches, Krasimir and Ongarbe matches as example. But I don't know if it is because of your left hand ability, but before Morozov match, we didn't know that you could do hook, you could do shoulder pressure either. So I don't know if it is because of your general improvement or is it something about your left arm. You don't have to say it, but at least soon we will find out.
So yeah, the table will show the answer, but we have one thing which is always with us. It's our
Hmm.
anatomy. Like the bones lengths don't change too much. It's almost the
Hmm.
same. Like the muscles, they change. The mass can be changed. The power of the tendons can change. But what the difference for myself, it
Hmm.
was like the training of side pressure because always I
Hmm.
was more in the back pressure and I was not in the shoulder press in that moment, absolutely, because I was not good in that and I don't train that in that moment in the past.
Hmm.
But now, uh, after it was more power of rotator, more uh, side. So side was the
Hmm.
key probably. Even like something like some percentage like 10, 20, 30 in the sides give generally to the power big results. I
Hmm.
remember when I was training and I saw the results was good, and also it helps to the shoulder. It gives you more stability. You have the power of the center. You control more the center, like not opponent hit you, but you hit your opponent. And for me, it was like the key. Yeah, so I managed something I have already, something I need to train, and
Hmm.
side it was I was need to train in past. So it was my
Hmm.
fault that I don't train it too much. But like to be complete arm wrestler, you need to train everything. But you
Hmm.
cannot train everything in one moment. You have some priority, but when you have a time, you add, for example, flat press. You add
Hmm.
side you add more hand control, which is one of most important thing.
Hmm.
You like even train your start. You even train your endurance. There is so many aspects, and they are very important. And of course, you want to be as best as possible in every of them, but you need to train every of them.
Um, I will ask you a question, but there is Tall Paul Hutchings says we got to give Robinson Jr. a match at East versus West or King of the Table so he doesn't quit arm wrestling. It would be a pity, but he actually about a month ago or maybe more, he wrote me that he would like to be at the East versus West 13, and he wanted to pull Leonidas. And I talked with Leonidas' team. They thought that it would be, I don't know, maybe they thought that he would be a light opponent compared to the Leonidas. Later, he accepted to pull John Burzing, but I think the meaning of pulling John Burzing is a bit different. Like this is just completely different thing. To have such honor. And so after that, I offered him to pull against Ibrahim Sago, but it was just like maybe a week ago, 10 days ago. But he said that I think he made some holiday plans and later, and so he couldn't do that. So I offered the match to Chance Show, and Chance Show will be pulling Ibrahim Sago at 253. Chance has been losing some weight, and he will do some water cut at the last minute, and they will be pulling anyway. So the question is, you said that you developed this later, but whenever I saw you pulling Corey West with right arm, you were still overpronating, and right after the event, later I saw the footage, but with left arm, you were more like
Yeah, yeah,
with right arm, you were still overpronating. Left arm, full hand wrist control, and even side pressure, even maybe a little bit in. So um, let's see how it will be. I don't know if you want to say anything
but
about this.
it's really, yeah, it's exactly how you saw it. It's weird. For example, in left, I
Mm-hmm.
don't train it for special. Like left already have it. Like it's my
Okay.
hand, yeah, my
Okay.
hand, my hand. But
Yeah.
this
Are you
already
originally
have.
lefty? Are you originally lefty?
No, no, I'm
You are
not
righty.
lefty. I'm right-handed, but
Huh?
left, for example, is in some position much more stronger. Like it's already. And if I train left, it's
Mm-hmm.
improved very fastly. Right, like it's improved, but you need to train. It's improved by this, by small step. Left, train little bit, more power. Train little bit more, like this, like big step, And
Mm-hmm.
right more, maybe a
But
little bit more fast.
why did you think that? I think I remember you telling me your left is stronger. But why was it if you are not even left-handed? Something is wrong with your right arm? Do you know what
Mm,
my theory about this is that if your left arm is close to your right arm originally, even you are right-handed, usually during the practices we have training partners stronger with right arm, and
mhm.
left arm we always apply everything very well, you understand, because we
Yeah,
are
yeah,
strong almost as much as right. So it is always, while right arm we don't always train, we can't have the control because we have training partners that they can put us, maybe get stronger, but not the same control as the left arm, because left arm you are stronger than everyone, you can curl them, you can pronate,
yeah,
everything is under control. And if you need to train for power, you can let them hold with two hands, you can still do that. I find my left hand control is, I won as many world titles with left as right. So but I always thought that I haven't trained for the last 5 years left arm, but always had the better control. I think that it may be the reason. I don't know.
and with me, it's even, sometimes it's like even surprise. I can do something which I
Hmm.
even don't expect. For example, so it's more powerful, but also it can be endurable. Like always,
Hmm.
it's more about power or about endurance, and
Hmm.
left can be the same in one. Can be
Hmm.
endurable and powerful.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Maybe about trainings, because maybe like it's always have little bit more, mm, like more effectiveness in training. Maybe in right you Russian little bit Russian always, yeah, and maybe left is always do exactly how much it wants, like that you train exactly how much the best trainings hours is needed to be better. Maybe on right you always try a little bit more and you become a little bit more exhausted, but I'm not sure about that.
Andy, thank you for the congratulations. Yeah, we now have over 150,000 subscribers on this channel, and the other channel, East versus West, is over 170,000 now, so it's growing. Thank you for your support. As long as you guys support me, I will also continue serving the sport. What was I gonna say? Yeah, yeah, you really surprised me. It was very um like Morozov to hook you without the strap in a fresh round was surprise. You two just battle him inside to inside, power to power, endurance to endurance. It was also surprising. And so, but do you think that it is normal that people doubt your right arm abilities? Because even with left arm, we learned something new at that match. With right arm, are you confident that you can bring table something that we
For
didn't
sure.
know before about your right arm? Yeah, because with
Yeah,
left arm we saw it. Yeah,
I
yeah.
think I think I can make some surprise this time. I'm a little bit more confident than always. I always
Mm-hmm.
want a big combo, because
Mm-hmm.
table like love preparation. Table don't love talk too much. Table love when you patiently go
Mm-hmm.
to the gym, sit there, train, and after that bring something to the table. But when you work, yeah, and you see some results, which
Mm-hmm.
good for you. You compare always how strong you was, how you now, and you
Mm-hmm.
see, yeah, you happy by some results, and these results give you real confidence because you cannot be confident when you are not strong. Only
Mm-hmm.
real strengths give you the confidence. And
Yeah.
of course, you need to check yourself because sometimes you think, okay, I'm good. I'm set my new personal record in some exercise, but how it will be on the table during the real fight? And you want to check it, and you see that yeah, it really works. With
Mm-hmm.
Artem, it was amazing fight. I was, it was the fight which shows me that real trainings give
Mm-hmm.
some results.
Mm-hmm.
Victory load preparation. I said before the match that I will chasing for that position, for that spot number one. I will not go away. I will not go
Yeah,
away
yeah.
too
Why
far.
not? Why not? I don't think that
I,
you
I
reach your
tell
potential
guys,
limits.
yeah, I know the rest of the guys also want to be on the same place, and this is great because
Mm-hmm.
when you have opponents, when you have strong opponents, you can work the best version of yourself. Because if it's easy, it's a little bit boring. If it's fantastically hard, that makes you happy to achieve that mountain.
Yeah,
And
but if you can beat
Artem,
everyone easy, you can still be happy, because it means that you are the best in the world. It means that you train so hard and you brought yourself to that level. We can look for the fantasy, I mean,
but
because yeah.
honestly, like sometimes you won easily, yeah. But
Hmm.
the best in memories, it's a hard matches. The best in
Yeah, but,
memories,
but
it's a
but but
hard
what
match.
can you do? What can you do if you are too good? You know what to do.
It means that you are Levan. If you are too
Yeah,
good, it
yeah.
means that you are Levan.
Even Levan, first round of Laletin match and late rounds of Hermes match, first. Of Devon match. I mean, of course that. But I will tell you something. I went to Georgia to film. You know how Levan is getting ready, and I saw someone who is training as hard as anyone on this earth. Like he is not like, oh, I'm number one. I beat everyone. I'm genetically, I mean, incredible. No, the guy really pays the price. I think after the Hermes match, he got his lesson. He needed that one probably because it was very hard for him to be motivated when he dominated everyone. But now I see that he's taking it seriously. You said only 3 minutes ago, you said that you always like to be respectful and do the talk at the table. How do you see this subject when we know that in this world, like for example, Habib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor, they fought, and Habib won the match, and McGregor made $50 million, and Habib made $6 million. What I just tried to say that, like one of the reasons that Muhammad Ali is considered as the god is because he could talk and walk at the same time. Like
Yeah.
Devon is the same way. Travis Bagent is the same way. Of course, we don't have to be like them. But do you think that we should express ourselves, as much as possible? In fact, you are expressing yourself, but what you are saying is you are expressing respectfully. Yeah.
I understand what you said, and for me, like, I will say that you need to be yourself, but the real confidence, when you're really confident, it's good. It's also art to express by words your confidence. It's
Mhm.
also like mind games. It's part of the fight, because fight begins not when fight, for example, it's MMA or it's arm wrestling. It's not only after ready go, it's before, because guys watching each other. Like for
Mhm.
example,
Mhm.
McGregor, he was saying, I will crash you, and he goes and crash. And opponents in future know that it's not just talk,
Oh, yeah,
that
yeah.
he goes with something special.
Yeah,
He is
yeah.
so motivated, he is so confident. For example, Muhammad Ali the same. Devon also, like, he brings something special in his words. His words have some special energy. And I
Mhm.
believe that every one of us can
Mhm.
build himself for
Yeah.
some special moment. And when you
Mhm.
already build your like complete arm wrestler, maybe you are not in that moment, maybe you are not on the first place, but
Mhm.
here you know that you are the best. And from
Mhm.
that moment, all doors are open for you, because you really believe in this by your heart, and you
Yeah.
go through all the vote by this. So I believe in that moment when I will feel this really, when I just not check my limits, when I will go to take the place which I want to take, I will be talk everything I want.
Yeah, but what I will just say that, like, I don't think that, like, McGregor is not a fake guy. He is just originally like that. Muhammad Ali was the same way. His personal life and everything. He was. What I'm just saying that I think people, fans need to know who you guys are. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be like Devon or something. Alex, people need to know Alex, like what he thinks, what are his dreams, like
Yeah,
how his life, things like that. Like David Samusha, incredible, like 8 title matches and winning all of them. And then finally, he made me bring Sasha down to 85 kilo. I don't know what to say about that guy, but the guy doesn't really express himself. Yeah, I mean, I have huge respect because my perspective as Engin Terzi is just pure arm wrestling perspective. I'm not super interested about other things, but as an organizer, of course, that I want hype, I want stirred pot and things like that. But like my respect for Samusha is incredible. I wish people would know more about him. So I plan to go to, if possible, I would plan to go to Kazakhstan, even Russia, and even Europe, all those countries, including you. Maybe if I cannot do that, maybe Raymond would do it for me. I go Georgia, do the interviews, and like people need to see. The people are looking more for story.
yeah,
Than
yeah.
than
It's
than,
also
than the,
cool to show naturally, like like you
yeah,
said,
yeah, yeah.
it you build naturally. You live somewhere, some place build like your power. You have like the
Hmm.
place of your power, where you was trained, from where your power was like existed. And everyone have different story, but I believe
Yes,
like a lot of
different
interesting
personality,
stories.
different. Yeah, some
Yeah,
can be calm, quiet, but still, just because you are calm and quiet, it doesn't mean that you don't have anything inside of you to show.
yeah.
You can show that calm personality as well. There is a super chat. Top role is for smart. He says, "Engin, good evening, sir. Alex, how it was training with Devon? Any outcomes?"
It was fantastic. If it's shortly, guys, I can tell a lot, and it will be not shortly. It will be more than hour. But if
Basically, it's
shortly,
a training.
it was training. It was about mindset. It was about why we love arm wrestling. We was speak. We always have fun, and something which I opened new for me. Like honestly, guys, in that day, I see something new, like really new, which is important. And now I'm start train it more, and I see some results, which I happy. So I don't want to go like run too fast, but
Hmm.
I probably will show something. I want to show something which I know, and I know that it takes time, but it will be not so fastly to improve in something new. We can improve what we have, but when you start train like new weapon, like for example, you are fast but you want to be endurable, it takes time. You are good in some movement but you bring some new movements, and honestly it's bring new understanding for me. Like for me it was more about more understanding arm wrestling. And
Okay, I understand. So you just say that you learn a lot from the training. Okay.
yes, yeah,
And the
yeah.
question is, how close do you see yourself to Levan?
Hmm. Like I think we are different, we have different styles.
No, no. I mean,
And
I mean, I mean, to beat him. How close do you feel yourself?
uh,
Do you think you have enough to pin him? Enough horsepower, enough everything?
I think I can be that guy who will crush that mountain. I already say that. This is my
Uh-huh.
dream, and nothing will change until I will do it.
Okay, so of course that's the mission, but are you there yet, or you need a little bit more time?
I think it's like about a good preparation. So I am
Okay.
already, because sometimes even with preparation you will be not sure. But
Hmm.
with preparation, I see how much I need to achieve, and I see that it's absolutely possible. It's not like I will think maybe yes, maybe no. I definitely said yes. I
Hmm.
already see how much need I compare. I want to be realistic.
Hmm.
Even that day, I want to go with Levan. He knows. He wants that I want that day goes to the side table. Uh,
Hmm.
Hermes is good choice, very good choice. Dennis is very good choice, but Levan, if you saw, you know, you know who will
Hmm.
be the good choice in future, and you know who can test your wrist that day. Levan is absolutely deserved number one. Absolutely, he's the strongest. He's locomotive. He's very nice and humble guy. And when we watch in the past, who was little bit dangerous for him, it was Revan's match in the votes because of the size, because of the style. Also, Devon Reese in the first round was little bit, I can say, dangerous for Levan, because Levan
Hmm.
go to the press not because it was the like desire, yeah, it was
Hmm.
the
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
reason why
yeah,
he
yeah.
go.
They will force
And
him to do that.
I
Yes.
know where Devon like strong here, but sometimes in a side or there, he if he will be stronger there, it will be even more dangerous. And I know how to be strong in that direction.
Hmm.
Some guys says it's ambitious, yeah, but if you want to be champ, you need to put big goals, big aims. And
Of
now
course.
is the
You
moment.
are not. You are not like number 30 guy or something. You are up there. In top 10 somewhere. But and you and of course, I mean, if somebody at your place, if it is not going to target to beat Levan, then I would suggest him to go play some other ball game or something. Just come on.
Yes, yeah.
Yes, Lagia, you said side table. He means that he is ready to pull him in a competition, but he means on April 20th, after the event, he was ready to even do some side. Table training. I think that's what you meant, right?
He was not once.
You asked him?
Of course.
Oh, and he said no?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I will tell you the story which three guys know. Three guys.
Hmm.
Me, Hermes, and Levan. When we was sitting in a restaurant not far away from the hotel,
After the
uh,
match?
no, before the match. When we
Before,
was
okay.
sitting in the restaurant before the match, Levan come to us and we just hold the hands and say good luck to each other and like shake the hand and just take the hand. And after I shake his hand, I said to Hermes, I feel like something different. I feel like this wrist not the same, or maybe I'm not the same. And Hermes tell me, I feel the same like you said. And I after that I said, maybe we feel wrong. Maybe it's not,
So you felt Levan saying weaker?
like like not the
Okay, okay.
previously.
But
I
you are
don't
saying that
feel
it
that.
maybe he was the same, but maybe you getting stronger. But it is only a handshake, right? Only like gripping.
Yeah, yes, but
Nothing, nothing.
it's not the end of the story.
Okay.
I was telling to Hermes, so something wrong, maybe not the same. He says, I feel the same, but after that, I say, maybe it's wrong feeling. Maybe we are not like feel correctly. And after that, after the match, I come to Levan and ask what happened with your wrist because I was not sure, but it's what I feel that it's not the same. And he says me, it's not recovered to 100%. He says that he really not feel like he wants.
But this is exactly what we said it before the match. When I went to Georgia, I shared about this, and he said that it is as good. But that is what he had to say before the match. Can he say that? Oh, my wrist is not as it used to be. Of course, he said that it is good. It is ready. Like I mean, he wouldn't want to give any psychological advantage to
And
Devon.
I want to say what I was thinking that day after the match. I was sitting in 5 meters from the table where Devon and Levan was fighting, and
Hmm.
I know that they represent fantastic level. I absolutely know that there is two guys who now
Hmm.
like they fight for the first place. They are very close to the first place. But after that, I was thinking that I just want to check that wrist. Like I
Hmm.
was really excited to check that wrist that day.
But your
Really,
your your your your match was kind of a bit
yeah, yeah. It was
less
not equal.
exhausting
Yeah,
than his first
yeah.
round wasn't that easy.
I'm
Yeah.
agree with you. It was not equal. Yeah, because
But
he was. Yeah,
listen,
they was fighting.
some people says that Levan was playing with Devon and this. Do you agree with these things? Round one.
No, no,
I
no,
don't
no.
understand because I kind of think that some people really hate Devon and they don't want to like the guy lost. The guy lost 4-0. You understand? I mean, the subject is close, but they don't want to even give that much credit to him. That is wrong.
You know,
That one
I
round, the
will
first
tell
round.
you honestly. I will tell
Okay.
you honestly, and everyone who watched us. I was checking Devon wrist, and in my opinion, it was the strongest wrist ever I checked.
But I will tell you
He can
something.
he
I will
can be
tell you
not
something.
good.
I
He
don't
can
think
be
that
not
even
there, but about wrist, about hand control, he's amazing. And if you lose little bit start, and he goes whenever he want to go, it's very hard to do something without press. It's
hmm
only one thing which is work is
hmm
press, or you need to want the start in the final position. You need to open a little bit wrist and finish like this. And this exactly what Levan did. He was doing like he was over concentrating in the second, third, and fourth round. He was doing like this, and here in the final, he does like this little bit, and it was the perfect way. It was the perfect way, which is working.
I kind of think that the round one, like round one, Devon had a good start and he gave his everything. While Levan was damaged here, but his arm wasn't moving anywhere. I
Yeah,
kind of think that there was like horsepower difference, like you understand. And I think Devon, especially when Levan went
yeah.
through the pressure, whenever he tried to stop here, that
Yeah.
pressure probably damaged his arm. I'm not saying injury. I'm not saying any
I
kind of
believe it takes a lot of energy. if he like go even loose, but lose fastly, don't
Yeah,
spend too much energy by trying to stop
yeah.
that machine, you know.
What I
And
just
of
said
course,
that this position, not I'm not talking about the wrist, but the arm. It was not 100% pressure on Levan's limits of arm, while it was Devon's everything. So he kind of got exhausted
but
after
you
round one.
know, Devon
What?
is not so strong and addicted to be here. He very
Hmm.
strong there, and he very strong in the wrist. So if you pull with Devon, you can like kill yourself by trying to beat him.
Hmm.
Because hold him is easily than try to beat him, you know.
Hmm.
And that's why go to the press, it's actually smart decision, because
Hmm.
going to the press, you're not taking care about the wrist.
Hmm.
You go deeply and you press, and that's it. So
Hmm.
that's
Yeah, but
why,
until that time, Levan was holding him in a like a muscle way. You understand? It was all muscle
yeah,
way.
yeah.
And then if you realize that he stretched him to this side
but
first, and
but
then
you
he
know,
went.
honestly, I was did the same during the practice, because I know that uh Devon is not so addicted to go fastly here or fastly. Yes, he can, but in that moment, he was trying to open the wrist. He was
Yeah, yeah.
absolutely addicted to the
You're
wrist.
talking about Levan match round one.
Yes, yeah,
Yeah, he was only focused on his wrist.
exactly.
And then if
Yeah,
you realize that he even went here apart just to overpronate. But when you do this, if you don't have any pressure here, that arm here doesn't have any pressure. The only hand. So here is no pressure because you are
yeah.
only overpronating. All you need to do is just and he put his shoulder. And I don't think that Devon's arm. I don't know. I asked him. He says he trains, but like do you think that Hermes's arm, general arm strength, is stronger than Devon's?
If we say it about, for example, side, pure side
No.
and back, yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, the arm
yeah,
power, not
yeah.
here. Yeah. Do you agree
Hermes
that?
is not so concentrated on the wrist. He's very strong, yeah. But
Yeah, yeah,
Devon's wrist even more stronger, in my
yeah, yeah,
opinion.
yeah. That is why. That is why. Like I was talking with Krasimir. Krasimir said that Devon's wrist is weak. You know, it says seven, probably 10, something. It's okay. Anyways, and whenever I said it, but whenever they went back pressure to back pressure, and Hermes was the one who lost the wrist. When two guys apply incredible back pressure, the one whose wrist is more solid that survives. The other one is just boom. And at that point, your wrist curve doesn't matter. I'm 100% sure that Hermes has stronger cupping, but cupping is different than staying here solid. You understand? The match
Yeah,
start with the straight wrist, and then when back pressure happen, the one who has a strong wrist survives. It is not like dumbbell curling, but it
yeah,
is handling the pressure. Handling the pressure. In my book, that the wrist strength means that one. The one whose wrist survives is stronger than the one whose wrist is moving like this. Yeah.
exactly.
There is another super chat. Yeah, boy. How many times a week do you train any table time, Alex?
So honestly, every time when I train, and now I train 3 or 4 times a week, and all the trainings, including some trainings on the table. But probably if you guys ask about sparring, it's usually once in 2 weeks. Or it's like something special or sparring. It's not like I just checking something, but I do some special things. Guys holding me by the rubber or two hands, and we do some training. So yeah, it's also like can be once a week, even sometimes sooner. But if it's we talk about sparring, which like highly percentage by the pure power, it's like once in 2 week, not sooner than once in 2 week.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. This weekend, incredible event. King of the Table 11. For me, is very, very important because I choose my future matches according to those results from these matches. So it's
Yeah,
very important for the rankings. It's very important for my future matchups and everything. So I'm sure you're gonna get front of your giant screen TV and then
for
lay on your
sure.
couch and
Yeah,
then Yeah, I
I
will
will
have
be
my
watching very patiently some special matches. Oh, I will all like watching, but some I will be like watching all details.
super heavyweight. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so let's start with Schoolboy and Ryan Bowen.
So
The
Schoolboy was
question: Did Schoolboy lose against Leonidas because Schoolboy is not strong, or you think the Leonidas is in incredible shape?
no. I really believe that Leonidas was really stronger because I
Yes,
saw
yes,
the results
yes,
of Schoolboy. I was think that I was honestly put him like a heavy favorite. I was really expected that Schoolboy will take the risk. Maybe Leonidas will do something, but I was not expected that. Leonidas do great
yes,
job.
yeah. He was
He really
incredible.
becomes stronger. And now, if you ask me about Ryan Bowen and Schoolboy, I still put on Schoolboy. But Schoolboy, stop losing and start winning. Do this what you need to do. You already university boy. We'll call you university boy now. So
Yeah.
upgrades and do what you need to do. Cheering for Schoolboy and believe he will win.
Okay, and let's go. Pauline versus Lachlan Adair.
I really want to ask one thing. Before they set the match, what was the weight difference between
105
them?
kilo. No, listen. Uh, Lachlan was around 115 kilo generally, but he decided to
Okay.
go 105, and I think it was 105 when he pulled against David Arabuli. So he's around those weights,
Mhm.
naturally. While
Okay.
Paulin is usually 100 kilo, he cuts down to 95. So he's 100 kilo. And as far as I know, he is right now 103, 104 kilo. So there is either 1 or 2 kilo between them, as far as I know.
So for me, like it's up to how comfortable will be feel Pauline because yeah, okay, he had not so many kilos, but it's little bit new for him. Yeah, always he goes to 95. Now he goes to 105, and like some inner voice tell that it will be Pauline. It will be in the straps, but it will be not easy match. It will be not easy match because Lachlan is also he can be very dangerous, especially
Yeah.
in the wrist. And
Mhm.
I think it will be about the wrist. Uh, I think Paul sometimes really makes some surprises during the match. He
Mhm.
built himself during the matches, and he was also do some surprises. And I believe he can do it now. But I don't put him like a heavy favorite. I put almost 50-50, but I give 51 to Pauline.
Okay. And this match, Revas versus Dizerano. One of the probably especially interesting match for you because it's your category.
Zerano is fantastic guy. He have this Kazakhstan style. He always love to lose 2 rounds. After that, stop his opponent and start to win one by one, like he did already a couple of times.
He did
And he's
Kalinchenko and
fantastic.
Arif matches. Yeah.
Yes, with Arif, with Kalinichenko also was the same. It was the same. Kalinichenko
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
to first round after that.
Hmm.
But honestly, Revaz in his prime shape, it's a very special guy. So I put Revaz in a favorite. But I will be not surprised, like if Zeranov do the same 2 times lose after that,
This
find
this
some
this
magic
is
and stuff.
best of seven. So he has three
Even
three
more.
three. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so he
yeah.
even more options. He can.
So we can say that Revas is probably in a fresh match stronger, but there is
Yes.
a possibility that match to be stopped by De Zerano and go to endurance game, and then
Yeah.
things may change.
I
Yeah,
will say that there is possibility, but for me, like I know Revaz, and and when he do everything in a correct way, it's a guy who are very hard to stop. And if he prepared very well, I believe he prepared very well.
hmm,
That he's also anthropometry, his size can be dangerous for his opponent, and that's why I
hmm,
put him like a favorite.
yeah. And Michael Todd versus Lars.
Hard to say, honestly. Michael now come back after Lamparelli match. So we saw that he is good. He is like he's comfortable on the table, yeah. But Lars, it's also like a special guy. He loves to go to the press. He can do the press, and for me it's Michael. But in the long match, if he like will be control and make his opponent exhausted and avoid of the press, because Michael actually can avoid the press. He goes out, but
But he may go to press as well. He has that ability.
for sure, yeah. But I mean, for example, to pin Michael, it's you need to do press or you need to be very fast.
Mhm.
But I think Michael. I think Michael.
When we are talking about these matches, already I am imagining to watching them, and then it's already very exciting, very very
The
exciting.
same
Yeah,
for me. The same.
yeah.
I also like see the situation. I see the fall. I see the strap. I see like sweating on their face. I see the situation also.
Yeah, and this one then is my favorite one. All this. Hello, Michael Workspace. Hello to Texas. This one is my favorite one. Like for example, the last event, April 20, in my opinion, was the best event in history. But my favorite match was Petro Marharin versus Nugo match.
Yeah.
Like I'm not talking about after the event. Even before the event, it was the most interesting match for me. And this event, my favorite one is Kidirgali Ongarbe versus Oleg Petrenko.
Yeah, it's very special one. I also come back to the Nugo and Margarin. I was not so excited. I was thinking, Petro, just bring your shape. I was thinking that it will be Petro. I understand how dangerous Nugo
Yeah.
about wrist opening, how he opened his opponent, and he's a crazy guy
He
about.
beat Petro in second round in inside.
I know. Yes, it was also like not expected, but
Yeah, yeah.
for me, Petro was like favorite, but it was much more closer than I expect. And now, when we say it about Kadir Gali, is so special guy. He's like a small Devon. you know, to win with Kadir Gali, you
Much
need to
faster,
be not
much faster.
you need to be not just stronger. What I mean that it's not
Mhm.
enough. For
Yeah,
example,
yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
stronger here. It's
Yeah,
not
but
enough because
even if you are stronger, you need to dominate him. Dominate him
yeah,
so that he cannot use his tools. Once he uses his tools, generally he finds a way to win. He couldn't do that against Todd Hutchings because Todd, unlike Devon says the worst style, he is very, very,
exactly.
very,
I'm
very
agreed.
smart guy.
Todd
Very
is
smart
just
guy.
very uncomfortable opponent for Kadir Gali. He's like
Yeah.
the
For almost
worst
everyone,
opponent.
yeah. If you want to beat Todd, you need to have very strong cupping to control his pronator. If you go like it's the same like Jerry, you take his hand, you think that okay, I took the hand. The same. If you try to over pronate against Todd, and then you cannot control his pronator, he has the pronator, then you will have incredible side pressure. To make that side pressure ineffective, you need to control here and here at the same time. So it will be very hard, like Prudnik did.
Yeah,
Had the
yeah.
full wrist hand control. Yeah.
That's why for me, I'm also very excited about match of Kadir Gali. And it's also about Kadir Gali, but I know what to expect from Kadir Gali. And
Mhm.
I know that it's very difficult day to be tested by Kadir Gali. So, like I said, for example, you go here, yeah, you won one round, but next round
Mhm.
everything will change. Everything will
He
change
will do something different.
for sure. Yeah, for sure. And he's sometimes so fantastic during transition. For example, remember the match with Irakli when he goes
Mhm.
here, it was not effective. He goes here just to go top row from the hook. He goes for the 1 second for the hook and
Yeah,
goes from the
I
hook to
think
the
I
top
think
row.
his wrist wasn't comfortable position, and then he came secure his wrist, and then he went out.
Yeah,
But he did that. He did like with a lightning speed. He was like, you know,
yeah. It was like
yeah,
art of arm wrestling. It was like
yeah,
art,
yeah,
like fantastic moment,
yeah.
like when you
And
can watch
you,
one more and one.
I can do that to a beginner or something, but to do that to Irakli is just. Like everyone can play football. You can see outside, you can see in a amateur league, wow, this team is great, this guy is great. But once you put that team or guy, just say against Real Madrid, then they will look so amateur. You understand? So what I'm just saying that what Ongarwev did was this level. It was the world title match. To do that at that level is the impressive thing.
So with Petrenko, my heart wants to say Petrenko. For sure, I cheering him. That's why my heart is there. My brain says that will be not easy, and to beat Kadir, you need all the rounds fastly go to the strap and to be very smart on the setup with the strap to go inside, because I don't see it will be easy to control the hand of Kadir if you go outside. And sometimes it's hard to go inside versus opponent who wants to make a pressure on your fingers from all the moments before ready go. And Kadir know how to do it. That's why this time, like I said, something inside me, it's absolutely on the Petrenko side. Absolutely. But
Is
I
is is
need to
is
be
is, is,
aware.
is
I
it
need to
more?
be aware from the like my inside fan, it's
Huh?
Petrenko side. But
But
if I need to
is
be
it
aware,
emotional reasons for Petrenko?
yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
emotionally by my heart I'm with Petrenko. But I need
yeah.
to go outside from there and to watch calmly and with
Mhm.
cold mind. And I would say 50-50.
50-50. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
And then let's go.
to
Vitaly
heavyweight.
Laletin versus Kamil Yablonski. And I remember whenever I made a poll, whose style is the most dangerous for Vitaly Laletin with left arm, and you were one of those guys that voted for Kamil Yablonski.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us.
So guys, it's very easily because we was speaking about style, not power in this moment, about
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
Vitaly forearm is very long. His wrist is very long. And guys, honestly, just imagine if somebody don't want to deal with your wrist, he'll give you the wrist, but like immediately go to the press. So
Mhm.
stylistically, I'm agree that this is the worst style versus guy with long forearm. I believe in myself. I remember in the past that you need to add inside to control somebody who wants to go there. You need to be very, very tough inside. And I know that Vitaly was not supposed to be so hard inside. I know that he's extremely strong, but always he goes outside. And this is will be tested in inside game. So the key now, maybe Vitaly will be so fast that he just goes immediately in half a second, maybe millisecond, and flash pin. Yeah.
Mhm.
But second thing, if he goes trapped and he lose the start, and
Mhm.
somebody will be sitting on his wrist and
Brachioradialis.
go there, it will be very hard. This is how I see the match. So it
Mhm.
will be very easy for Vitaly or very hard. I don't see like
Mhm.
it will be fighting. No, if Camille go inside directly by all the power, by very deeply, very hard for Vitaly. But
Yeah.
it's also possible for Vitaly very fastly go to the pad. That's why
Question. Just say that Laletin got the start and he hit him, and Kamil is not like this, but like this. But he
no,
stop him. But he stop him. Do you think that he can bring it back and then?
no,
But he stopped him here, not like the, not like
not
Vitaly is not
possible.
pressed.
In my opinion, on this scenario will not be.
Okay, so you are
In my
saying that.
opinion, two scenarios. Fastly go here, take the angle, take the center, take everything flash pin, or got trapped and have problems if he is or goes there. I don't see this situation that, for example, Vitaly goes almost to the pad, and after that, some Hermes can do this. He knows,
Mhm.
yeah, Hermes, yeah, but not Camille, not everyone, because
Hermes actually didn't stop Vitaly like this, but he was more like with the like
But
a
he
formation.
honestly, even without wrist, he can stop somebody. I know that he can.
I don't know. He if you rounds that Laletin won. I mean, it was. I think that he didn't try that. I think he was going
I
back.
will explain you what I mean. I mean, not during the match, but I know that he has this ability. So he have this ability of the arm. If he like open the wrist, he are still holding there. But not everyone, because push, it's not the hold. Hold is a little bit another thing. When you
Hmm.
push, you are
Yeah.
comfortably
No, what
because
I'm
you
just
push.
saying that the way that Hermes does, even when he stop Levan, he goes with the back pressure, back pressure, back pressure, and he loses his wrist and holds like this, and then
Yeah.
do the transition. With
Yeah.
Kamil is directly coming forward, and it is kind of different style. Like one is
Yeah.
holding with the bicep power first, and then transition, while Kamil is just going directly. And so
This
you are
is
saying who's
exactly. Yeah.
winning this? Who's winning this? Who are you betting on?
I have no idea, honestly.
So it can go either way.
Yes, yes,
Okay.
I know it. Like somebody say that Vitaly is heavy favorite, but like I said, I see two scenario. It will be very easy or it will be very hard.
Okay. Let's go to the main event. Morozov versus Matyushenko. Morozov looks very big right now compared to the January event.
Yeah.
And Matyushenko is also a very dangerous guy. I think the one, like he is the one that who uses his flexor probably more effective than anyone else. I'm talking about like so fast, so powerful. I know he beat Kamil with right arm, but Kamil also, I mean, beat Dave Chaffee. He beat Mirtale Aslanov lately. So Kamil's right arm is not joke either. But Ivan was able to block his pronator and beat him. So do you think Ivan has chance against Morozov or no?
So like I will start about Ivan. Ivan is first of all very experienced guy who knows how to use his weapon. I remember when Dennis was on the prime shape on the left hand, and Ivan was the guy who, even during training, give him the toughest matches by his technique. So how he
Hmm.
was nowhere to hold, he was perfect in the needed angle. He was very good in control. I remember his match also with Andrei Pushkar, and if Ivan go inside deeply, he are so dangerous.
Hmm.
He can hold you how much time, and after that he counterattack you. I remember when he was one of the guy who was go inside with Vitaly. With Vitaly,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
goes
yeah, yeah.
inside.
With right arm, the first two rounds, yes, he did it. But the
Yeah,
thing is, Ivan is more effective against top rollers than the hook pullers. Like the same Ivan I have seen lost to Dizarano, who was 110 kilo at WAF.
yeah.
So his hooking ability to get the person in hook is incredible. But if the guy is also coming inside and like someone like Morozov that has very strong, bicep, then will he have enough horsepower, or will he be so fast enough to bring him to the near pad that Morozov will be not in elbow lock but more like open arm.
But
Uh,
I'm not finished. I was just
yeah,
talking
go ahead.
about
Go ahead.
classes of
Yeah,
Ivan. Yeah,
yeah.
but like I said, so the main weapon is the style. The main weapon of Ivan is experience. The main weapon that he knows how in past he deal with different situations. But how I see Artem is that Artem can be very explosive. Artem can be very endurable, and Artem
Endurable,
can
yes.
transform from the situation. Which, for example, he goes, he sees situation is not good, he transforms very fastly to the different side. And for me, there is inside me like inner voice tell me there is like heavy pull inside, and
Hmm.
Artem won,
Hmm.
or Artem even can be available to flash pin
Oh,
because
he may be too strong for him, and then
yeah, yeah. So
okay.
I don't see enough power to flash pin Artem. I know in past when he was a little bit injured, something was not good because he's a real warrior, and sometimes he goes to the match not in his 100%. But now I see he will be in a very good shape, and it's very hard to do
But just
something.
you said that I disagree on you one point. Artem's speed. I mean, Artem may win this match easily, but I'm not sure if it is only because of speed. Just think about him versus Dave Chaffee, or he beat in Darikian, he beat in Revas. All the match, like he comes here and then he catches, or you
Yeah,
understand, almost all. Same with you. The first round, just ready to go, boom, he just catches you right down
yeah.
here. So usually he's the one who is catcher. Who catches,
But you know
and
what
then
I exactly mean? I mean, for example, first
yeah,
round almost equal, and second round like his opponent
second,
exhausted,
third round,
but
yeah,
he
yeah, yeah,
even
yeah, yeah,
faster. He
yeah,
even
yeah.
faster. Second
I don't
round,
think
he
it's
even
because of
faster.
faster, but the guy is, as you said, a little bit exhausted, and he
Yeah,
doesn't get exhausted. Yeah, he was just. I mean, every round becomes easier for him. Even when he pulled against Hermes, the round one, he was just like here, if you
yeah,
remember, and then yeah, I mean, he once he gets the control, then the things are very well. Somebody just asked if okay, Lagia, if Morozov ever beat Dizarano in hook, he knows that he beat him in top roll. I haven't seen them uh, lately, and it would be a good match if they go inside because I think Dizarano hook versus hook, one of the strongest. I would like to see Dizarano versus Gennady Kvikvinia
yeah.
inside.
Also, yeah,
I think it would just the event usually takes 5 hours. This one would take 6 hours for sure.
yeah.
That's what I believe because this Zarano inside is very very strong guy. It's very hard to
But
beat him.
also Gennady, like they will be so long.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
also see
yeah,
like long match. Yeah.
yeah. That's why I say long because we all know about Gennady, but not many people knows about the Zarano. We will see. We will see. And uh, if we go very shortly, what do you think about Morozov versus Laletin July 6th? Right
So
up.
previously, like yeah, I want to be shortly. Like previously, Vitaly was uncomfortable for Morozov.
Yeah.
So his wrist, his style. We speak about this. Artem was just during that day when they practice, they see that he is
You're
uncomfortable.
talking
That's it.
about 3 or 4 years ago, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. The
Now
Russian
I
event, the
know that
Siberian something.
Artem.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what I said about now, Artem know where he's good and where he's not good enough, and he have a very nice coach Getalo, which is like do very good work with him in a team, and I believe that now Artem will be have couple of movements, not only one movement, but couple
Mhm.
of movements. I believe he really will be unexpected. He can go to the floor press, he can go to the triceps, he can do if he will see that wrist is not work, he can do. I believe that yes, that he can do something with the floor press.
Do you think that he can even in a defensive position can hold like this?
In defensive, maybe not, but he can be very tight, like lose a little bit here, but not too much. Like he can
Hmm.
be more
So you are saying
tight.
he cannot go out at all?
I say that probably he will try, but if it not work, I think he will be do something else.
Sometimes you can also switch to dead wrist shoulder pressure after you secure your arm, your hand goes, but like the way that Hermes pulled against Levan, he did the back pressure, he lost the wrist, but his arm was still holding because Revas's wrist is not Revas, sorry, Vitaly's wrist is not super like dominating wrist like this. It's just like more like you know
Hmm.
you see often that he may lose his wrist, Like I'm not saying all the time, but with Hermes happened with Revas first round. Of course, he was a little bit high, but and later with Levan, he's incredible, but his wrist that the cupping is not like a killer one like this, but mostly, it's just
Yeah,
that way.
yeah.
Yeah. So how do
I
you see
believe
who's
that for
winning?
Vitaly, I believe that Vitaly have only one minus. For example, he have style which is always work. If this style not work, he have troubles. Yeah, and what I hear that, for example, for him, he wants to be bigger, but he's not like easily go to the gain some ways. But
Mhm.
about his wrist,
Mhm.
for some guys, it's uncomfortable. For example, I know for myself with Vitaly, it's
Mhm.
about high wrist, so it's not
Mhm.
usual thing. You need to be on the strap. You need to do special thing to beat him because like if he has his weapon, he's actually very fast on the start. He goes from the like not hard wrist, but from the soft wrist, he goes very fast. Yeah, and
Mhm.
to beat him, you need to do something special. And I want to believe that Artem understand this now
So you
because
are saying that Artem has chance as much as
yeah,
you see like a 50-50 match
I
or
will put Vitaly in a slight favorite, but
uh-huh.
from Vitaly, I know to what expect. From
Mhm.
Artem, I know that Artem can do something more because we don't say that Artem still the same. Yeah, sometimes guys already on the level when they don't change too much. Artem,
Mhm.
I believe now really
Still
good
growing,
performance.
still growing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And do you see um do you see how to say yourself underdog against anyone in top 10? If we just exclude the Levan, it's a different subject. Do you see yourself favored against anyone in top 10? Is it like a trap question?
Honestly, I would say that I'm almost always not under that 50%.
So you are saying that from Devon to down to the number 10, you are not underdog against anyone.
I can be equal or a little bit higher.
Higher. Okay. Just say that. Let me go there. How do you see yourself with Hermes? I heard that he's gonna be your guest soon.
Hermes is very powerful. I don't see too much chances of myself with Hermes. Hermes is so dangerous, and with Hermes, I need to be more smart than strong.
Wow. Is
Yeah.
that how you really feel? Because okay, never mind. Never
You
mind. I will
know,
not go.
honestly, you know too much about every one of us, and you honestly, without our answering, you already
Listen.
know the answer. You know
Listen,
the
listen.
answer.
I know your answer, but these things need to be talked. The fans need to know how you feel, how Hermes feels. I talk with you, I see a different perspective. I talk with Hermes, I see a different perspective.
Yeah,
So some things need to be handled at the table sooner or
for
later.
sure, for
Yeah,
sure, for
yeah.
sure.
Okay. So what do you think about Samusha versus Sasha? Sasha, do you think that finally he will be the one to finish
How much
Samusha's
Sasha
streak?
needs to cut down? How much kilos?
He was 90 kilo at the Europeans. At the East
Fine.
versus West, he is usually 95, near where 95, but this time he needs to be 85.
You know, I know it's weird, but I still put on Samusha. I'm still put on Samusha. I don't know why, because I watched the match Sasha versus Evgeny when Sasha beat Evgeny on the vault, in the past.
Yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I saw Sasha in the weird position, like so strong guys try to do something, and he was inside. If it's inside, it was always Sasha, always, and it
Hmm.
will be inside. And
With Samusha.
I still believe that it will be Samusha. You know why? I think that Samusha is a perfect in his way,
And
and
his
I think
endurance is also very good.
yes, and I believe that Sasha lose little bit something when he goes to 85.
Okay. And what do you think about Petro Marharin versus David Dadikian, 105 kilo world title match?
If Petro in good shape, it's Petro.
Yeah, Dadikian says that he's just different level compared to
Okay,
Petro.
okay. Table show what will be. I will be in the corner of Petru.
Irakli versus Prudnik, 105.
Uh, right hand, yes?
Yes, good match, huh?
Yeah, good match. Good match. Very equal match. Very equal match. Hard
It
to
could go
predict.
anywhere.
Yeah. Uh, Also about motivation of Evgeny. I want to see him motivated because
Mhm.
sometimes in the past, I believe he was uh, in the match, but like I need to be honest with you, he was not in 100 preparation. I know I saw him in 100% of his preparation, and this is different Prudnik. In the last matches, Prudnik was dangerous, Prudnik was experienced, Prudnik was strong, but Prudnik was not 100%. That's why I,
Do you know that since Devon match, this will be his first match with right arm.
yeah, he
He
was
pulled
a little
he
bit
pulled left
injured.
arm.
He tells me that it was some injury.
Injured. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why also I not know did he really recover or not. Like it will be test for him because
Yeah, yeah. So you are saying 50-50 match?
yeah.
Okay. Travis Bagent versus Sergey Kalnishenko. Did you see what Sergey called him?
Yeah, I saw everything.
He called him Trans Bagent.
Grant Bagent,
And
yeah.
then I told this to Travis. Travis didn't believe. And then I sent him the screenshot, and he just laughed so hard. He said, Engin, this guy knows how to throw punches, but is he good at handling as well? I said, as long as you don't involve country, family, or something, just fire, because the guy deserves it. He's just every day he's messing with.
Yes,
And I
yeah.
didn't even ask him to promote or something. Right now, we didn't start the promotion.
He's
Really,
naturally, he love it.
he's
Sergey
naturally. I'm telling you,
naturally love
Sergey
it.
Kalnichenko versus
Yeah,
Travis is just like a perfect
yeah.
matchup. Yeah, in any way.
And I was speak with Sergey, and he's so excited. He got me word. Like I also in the past give him some word, and I keep my word. It's between us. He know
Yeah,
what
yeah, yeah,
about.
yeah.
And he give me the word he will beat Travis. I know it's not easy, but I know how serious he is.
I
He's
know.
very,
The guy
very
has
serious
dreams.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he is one of those guys that really breathes arm wrestling.
Yeah, he breathed by arm wrestling. He loved arm wrestling. He
Yeah,
loved the process. He loved the teach. He loved the
yeah,
pull. He loved the practice. He loved everything, and
yeah,
he's very passionate. And this day
yeah,
is very special for him. He
yeah,
have some time for preparation, and I also want to see. I saw that Travis won some matches, local matches in the
yeah.
US, but I'm still don't know what is with his shape, but I'm sure that will be a very intermediate. I mean, it will be so excited because both guys will be bring one of the best trash talking during the conference. You will see.
Hmm.
They maybe bring some gifts to each other. They will be maybe some songs to each other. They will be make some paintings, everything. And I believe it will be a very nice
Yeah,
match.
I have no doubt. I have no
Yeah,
doubt. And Tatachins versus Krasimir Kostadinov. I see Krasimir lately is different. Lately,
yeah,
Krasimir is the way that he won left arm Europeans. He didn't pull right arm. He's saving his right arm for Tatachins, but the way that he won was very dominant against the current world champion. Uh, and what do you think about this match?
I think Todd will be not so comfortable opponent for Grassi. Grassi sometimes
Mhm.
very endurable. He can hold the pressure, and after that, when his opponent exhausted, he come back. About flash pin of Grassi, I don't see that he will flash pin Todd.
Hmm.
I think by stylistically, it's more about Todd that day,
Okay.
about style.
Okay. Barbora versus Egle. Open category world title match.
Barbora is the Levan of the female category.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
And
she's power is phenomenal. I
Yes,
don't see anyone can beat her. Really, I don't see anyone. Maybe somebody will train, bring something very seriously.
I wouldn't
Maybe
underestimate
Egle.
Egle. I wouldn't underestimate Egle. I have seen their
Honestly,
practice
I
pool.
know Egle is the real
I have
warrior.
seen their practice pool, but it was some time ago. And Egle, especially, I was very surprised the way Egle beat Sarah. I
Uh-huh.
didn't expect if I would pull Sarah, I think it couldn't be any easier. Not no disrespect, Sarah is incredible,
Yeah.
incredible. But Egle that day, I don't understand how she did. She was just like super dominant. I think one of the rounds she went inside and beat her.
Egle
And
is honestly very fantastically strong. But for example, when you already complete arm wrestler, you have the power to add to 100%. It's not easy. And Barbora have so potential. She have very big potential to become stronger than she is. She already very strong, but she can be even stronger. And that's why I see it's very hard to beat her because it's hard to do something with her. I don't know. Maybe
I hope maybe I'm still trying. So far, no luck. But if I can bring Irina Makeva, the things will be even more fun in the female arm wrestling.
maybe yes.
You know Irina Makeva, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And what do you think about Chance Show versus Ibrahim Sago?
You know,
Chance Show is doing very well for the people who
yeah,
are coming towards the. Chance Show beat Zurab easily, and Zurab beat Sago, but it was in 95 kilo category. This one
yeah.
will be in 115. And but Sago beat Sandris, and Sandris beat Chance, but that also was 2 years ago. So they both are teasing each other about whom they beat.
Yeah.
He's like, I beat Sandris, he beat you, and he says, I beat Zurab, and he beat you. And what do you think about this one?
So for me, before like Sagov and Sandris, I was putting on the Sandris. I was thinking that he will be able to take away, not to be like too tight, like he will take the wrist of his opponent. I was thinking like this, but Sagov was available to go inside deeply, and he's comfortable when he goes to the hook or press. He even like go deeply and try a little bit press, yeah. But
Mm-hmm.
Chain, I believe he will not let, or like it will be, or like something like floor press of his opponent. But I don't think that this time Chains will let to hook him. I don't think
Mm-hmm.
that, but because Chains always little bit bigger, yeah. What the?
This match will be in 115 kilo.
Okay. Still something says me that Chains will be the guy who will open the wrist. But if Sago go inside, yeah, it will be trouble. But I think Chains have all the chances to take the wrist. But honestly, I can be very easy wrong. Why? Because with Sandris, I also was thinking that Sandris will take the wrist. That's why, like, I will be not surprised if Sago won even easily than with. I mean, Sago will be won easily than Sandris with Chains, but like some logic tells me that Chains will take the wrist and Chains will take the angle and Chains will pin the Sago. But arm
Mhm.
wrestling unpredictable.
Yeah, but
Sometimes,
this is very good matchup. Two
yeah,
different, like, yeah, they both do very well against those kind of style. Anyway, so Adam Warzinski versus Vladimir Mairo. Oh, I said Vladimir, so it is Alexander. Travis calls him Alexander. Yeah.
he always call
Yeah.
everyone Alexander. Uh,
And you are the only one, only Alex. So he called you only the
yeah, it
right
was too easy. Yeah, even shorter ways. That's why. I think Mayoro.
Mairo. I
Yeah,
think it will be a very long hook match because Adam is also incredible insight and he has great endurance, and I think it will be a great match. Yeah.
yeah,
And do you know Dimitrina Petrova,
yeah,
the Bulgarian girl, 60 kilo, current European and world
yeah.
champion? And you ever heard Ayane from
Of
Japan.
course, I was in the same World Cup when she was fighting. I remember.
Yeah, and she won the last year the WAF in
I was
Kazakhstan.
not watching the WAF, but I even remember the past when, like, I know
Yeah,
that she have some spirit. She have some spirit of warrior.
have you
Sometimes
seen her
those
forearms? Forearms are
yeah,
just huge. She does like one arm pull up and things like that. So she is basically 55 kilo WAF champion, and Dimitrina is the 60 kilo WAF champion. So they both will be 60 kilo, and this is
yeah.
for world title. How do you see this match?
So I think it will be about speed, about wrist, and some inner voice says that yes, that Ain can be stronger with this new weight category for her.
Hmm.
Because for girls, these kilos make difference, and if she accepts, she know what she will do. I will say that it will be very nice equal match, but I think that who will be faster, who will be taking the risk, like that girl will be the winner.
Okay. You ever heard Olga Terpelova?
Yes.
She is going to pull Carolina Peterson.
Oh, I'm not sure. Carolina is very dangerous opponent.
Hmm.
So did they ever pull before?
I don't think so.
Carolina is dangerous opponent, and
Very dangerous.
it's not only about the power; it's about style. So I think like Carolina is the favorite.
Uh-huh.
But everything can happen. But like when you ask me, I set the match to the ready go and something like imagination show what will be after, and in this way imagination says that it's hard to do something with Carolina.
So you are saying, and then Tom's Tom's Roses. You know him?
Not really too much. I watched him, but not too much.
He recently beat Oleg Zog one round with left arm at the
Now,
Europeans.
yeah, now
Yeah,
I know.
and he won the right arm. He's gonna pull Artem Taranenko. This is gonna be a left arm match.
Mhm. Artem was 90 kilos, so how much was?
Well, the match will be 85 kilo.
So Artem needs to cut a little bit, yeah.
I think he's 85 kilo as of now.
Really? Now? I was thinking he's at least 90. Okay. So, you know, Artem was not fighting in a WAF. I know a little bit his level. He's very strong guy. He's very good on the setup. But, WAF is always very good test. So if you won WAF nowadays, it means that you available and measured. You find the way with different hands, different forearms, different
Hmm.
start.
Hmm.
When you won WAF nowadays, it's a good test for you. That's why I put WAF champion like a slight favorite.
Yeah, this is he won Europeans, not the WAF with right arm. He won left arm. He lost to Oleg Zog 2-1, and he took second place at the Europeans. Yeah, and the
But you
last
know
match.
what I mean? Oleg is a very special by the
Yeah, I mean, if you are taking second to Oleg, usually
yeah,
you won the
yeah,
event.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this one is also world title with left arm. Daniel Prokopchuk versus Bojidar Simeneo. Um,
So
these two, these two pulled last year at the World Combat Games in Saudi Arabia, and Bojidar beat Daniel with left arm.
I remember. Yeah,
Yeah, but this is
some
super match.
something weird in this category. Taras
Oh yeah,
Taistis
yeah.
beat
This is
Prokopchuk.
this is left arm. This is left arm.
Okay, but
Yeah,
still, I need to tell you what I think
yeah. Right
about.
arm, right arm. Mindaugas beat Arthur.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Mindaugas beat Prokopchuk,
Arthur
Prokopchuk
beat
beat
Mindaugas.
Alan, and it was
Yeah, yeah,
honestly, I need to be honest
yeah.
with you. I was thinking that Alan
Arthur,
won with Prokopchuk.
yeah, Arthur beat Mindaugas. Mindaugas beat Daniel. Daniel beat Alan. Alan beats Arthur. And there is Cherkasov that Mindaugas beat him in at least 3, 4 different events, including super
Yeah,
match. He beat him all the time they faced. And Cherkasov beat Arthur. Arthur beat Mindaugas. So it is just a circle. Everyone
Circle.
beats everyone.
Yes.
So uh, I don't know. But with this is left arm. Daniel is the champion of this category. With left arm, he beat Emil Amirshadyan,
Hmm.
and now he's going to pull Mindaugas.
According to what I remember, they will pull with Bozhidar. Yeah, now I remember that
Yeah,
Bozhidar was stronger on the right, but he was also very strong on the left.
yeah, he
And
was. Yeah, he also took many times against Oleg Zok. I think second place. I
yeah,
remember at least once. Yeah. So Bozhidar's left arm is also very strong. Um, I remember he even has a win over Krasimir with left arm.
so it's even said even more about his left. You know, this is will be for sure one of the best interested matches. So it will be for sure very interesting. It will be show the level. I put Prokopchuk like a slight favorite, but like you see, guys do some magic sometimes. Like Tarastaitis, honestly, will do some magic, and Bojidar is a guy who also stylistically can be dangerous for the Prokopchuk because I think he will not go to inside. He will be
No,
trying
no,
all the
with
time.
left arm he
Yeah,
pulls outside, control here,
yeah.
risker and goes out. With right arm he was going inside. He got injured. I don't know how his left arm right now. Yeah.
But yeah, I think he will be all the rounds. He will be attacking the fingers of Daniel. He will be trying everything. But still, I put Daniel like a favorite.
Okay, so you are. So what do you think about basically about the July card?
Amazing card, like very fantastic card. You know what the main bring its knowledges. I mean, I'm really interested about level, and some matches will be the answer. What the difference between the guys, and some matches very special for me. I very interested of them. You know these matches, but
Mm-hmm.
all the matches are fantastic. And now we have pretenders, we have champions, and we have so close level, which really professional level. When the guys, for example, when we see about Prokopchuk, Tarataitis, Alan Zaloyev, and
Mm-hmm.
Makarov, we have the guys like this guy can beat this guy can beat this, and it's make very interesting the matches between
Mm-hmm.
them. Like even
Yeah.
I think one day champion can won with another guy, but like after 2 months or 3 months, it can be opposite, and that's
Mm-hmm.
why it will be very interesting. And you know, now arm wrestling, I believe, growing very well. Now,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
now we are more science in arm wrestling, more studying, more trainings. Arm wrestling become more and more popular, and
Yeah.
now it's like big sport.
My friend,
Everyone know what is arm
in
wrestling.
Italy, the East versus West qualification, the Supermatch event, I think you were there. There was more than
Yeah.
500 athletes, not the
Yes.
entry, arm entry, 500 athletes. I talked with Norwegians. They said that in the history, their biggest nationals was 140 people. Last one was 220. Germany was like 3 years ago, 90 people. Last German nationals, 270. Romania almost 400. Turkish nationals was over 1,700. The European Championships was almost 1,000 people. With the absence of Russia, it would be like 1,200 if there was a full team coming from there. And I think that it is growing. It is growing. Like whenever people says that I am an arm master, they are more proud now.
Yeah.
They can go and show when they say arm wrestling. What is it? They can show just say East versus West. They can show King of the Table, and they have something, and they are more proud. Like even Gennady told me that he is now very proud to say he's an arm master last a few years, And I think if we will just grow, I'm not planning to do this forever. It is really exhausting. But once I give the flag to the next person, next level, then I will be doing my part, and then some people are afraid that I will be doing forever. No, I will not do it, but I'm not going to leave it this to people who will divide the sport again. So that's all. Anyways, Alex, thank you very much for joining the podcast. Always great pleasure. Always you are intelligent. You have open mind. You are brave to speak what you are thinking, except about Hermes. And just joking.
He's always more my friend than my opponent. You know this.
Okay, okay, okay. Anyway, so is there anything you want to say lastly
First
before we
of
close?
all, I want to say I'm not agree what you said. I want you stay what you're doing because you're doing this with heart. Now, sometimes we have businessmen in the in the federation. Sometimes we have the guys who was like not athlete. You are athlete who knows and understand athletes. That's why I can tell it to you. I can tell it to everyone. You understand us. You understand what is important for us. That's why
Hmm.
you are the beautiful bridge from the athletes to the public. You know how
Yeah,
to do the show, but you also can bring to the public the beautiful show, the best possible. I
yeah.
believe that our last,
I'm the fan of you guys. I'm the fan
yeah.
of you guys. Just I mean,
But
I don't get
you
excited
also
when they say
defend. You
what's
also
that?
defend, but you also
Yeah.
understand. You all understand
Of
people
course,
who
of
watch
course,
it,
of
but
course,
you
of
also
course.
understand
Yeah, I
athletes.
mean,
And
I have been an arm wrestler as well, successful arm wrestler. I understand how you feel. I understand
yeah,
what you dream because I had those dreams. Like
exactly,
I don't think that anyone should be running this that they haven't been in the same place that athletes. I know how you feel, and whenever you have passion, it excites me. In fact, like just like whenever I look at, for example, Nugo, the guy, you see how passionate he is. Whenever I look at him, like he lost the match against Petru Marharin. He was sitting there and he was just looking down like this. And during the event, I'm very busy with the other matches, and I just went other side of the auditorium, and I told him, I said, "Don't worry, I will invite you again. Just don't bring your head down. Just you did very well." And then he was
yeah,
very happy. So for me, is the problem. Whenever I know that he's down, he feels bad. He feels like, oh, I wasted my opportunity. Everything finished. No, no, it didn't finish. I see your passion. I saw your performance. I see how hungry you are to prove yourself. But not everyone understand that.
exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I say that it's beautiful that we have the perfect bridge. You are the perfect bridge from the
Mhm,
people who watching to the
mhm.
people who are creating. You are actually like creating this, but you have all the skills and you also have the heart. Because if somebody do this only for business, it will be what not work like this. You do it with the heart. That's why
No, of course,
it's
of
big
course. But
respect.
I need to look at from business perspective as well. Otherwise, we cannot grow this. We
For
cannot stay
sure. For
small
sure.
financially and then
Yeah.
grow. It's impossible. We need to grow. We need to pay athletes more with time and everything.
Yeah.
Anyways, there is one guy that is asking. He's upset that I didn't ask his question. He's saying that who's gonna win, Levan or Alijan, when Levan comes back. This is what he's asking.
Alizan is very fantastic guy, very special. But
Do you
I need
think
to
that
be
he has
honest.
chance to become the best or not at all?
I would say that he the best pound of the pound, but it will be hard to beat somebody who is so big and too strong. He is the best in for sure in his weight category, but to beat Vitaly or Levan or some heavyweights, you need
Does it
just to
does it
be not
does it
stronger.
include you? Does it include you?
It's including me also.
Okay, now 1 second, Alijan, you watching the podcast?
Actually, this is good question because we speak about right, but I have my left. If I
Yeah,
lose
yeah,
to
yeah.
Artem, it not means that I will not chase him there. I will for
No,
sure chase
no,
him there.
no, no. If it was like that, then Hermes should never pull Levan again. Devon should never pull Levan again. Vitaly should never pull Levan again. Of course, you're gonna come back. Just because you lost one match, it doesn't mean that
Yeah,
your chance of becoming number one finish. It was only beginning. I remember what you were saying, and I
yeah,
have been away
exactly.
from arm wrestling, and doesn't matter if I lose or win. I will win anyways. I will learn a lot, and this will be my comeback, and you perform very good. That day you lost for two, but whenever I remember that match, I remember something like this. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyways, once again, thank you, Alex. You have a wonderful evening and hope to see you very soon.
Thank you, Engin. Thank you for everything you're doing. I wish you all the best. The same you do, doing the same style. And thank everyone who supports. and who watching us, who love arm wrestling. We will do all the best
Yes,
to
all
keep your
together.
interest. Yeah,
Yes.
like all
Take care.
family.
Take
Bye
care.
bye.
Take care. Take care. Bye bye.